Top of the morning to you. I just love sitting out here out back on the rocks and enjoying myself. One of the topics that came out on Daily BS on Saturday was 100% is easier to do than 90%. And that came up for me in the mastermind a couple years ago. One of the members of the group, well, actually I was looking at, I'm just gonna have one sweet per day or per week or something like that. And one of the guys spoke up and said, well, it's easier to have none. And I said, well, yeah. And we got into a discussion and we talked about how much brain power it drains when I think about, well, is now when I want to have the sweet? Yes, no, I have to decide yes or no. And is now when I want to have the sweet? Or recently the season was on Tuesdays. That was pretty easy because it was like no sweets at home and only having it on Tuesday at board game night when I'm out playing board games with a couple of the guys and girls that I like to do that with. So it was a good discussion, and it's reinforced by scripture as well. If we look at Matthew 5:37, it says, let your yes be yes and your no be no, for whatever is more than that is of evil. And 100% is yes, and 100% is no. And well, maybe I'll have one at this time or one at that time. It may not be important and critical when we're talking about eating habits and what I'm eating and what we're doing, but that concept of what is yes and what is no. I find myself a lot of times with the kids, hey, can I do this? And I want the time to talk about it with my wife so that we are on the same page. And the delay's okay, but when I let it go, when I let it slip through the cracks and the kids, I don't want to ask again, or I keep asking and I keep not getting an answer. But we want to swiftly get to a definitive yes and a definitive no. Because decision-making, thinking, drains our energy. When we have to make a choice, we only have so many choices of energy per day, and then they run out. They just drain, they sap our energy, and then we just can't choose anymore. So the quicker we get to an answer, we get to a solution, the better. And in a situation like with the diet, yes, I do that. No, I don't do that. It's like any decision in life, whether it's kids just say no to drugs campaign that we had growing up, whatever, you can rehearse that decision, and then it's not a decision in the moment. It's just no. It's just yes. Honey, will you? Yes. And just being fully, not wasting decision points, if there is such a thing, not wasting decision points to make a decision, making that solid decision, yes or no, and being able to do it. Or if it's something, this is my process, following my process to do this. Hey, Leah, the kids were wondering about going and doing this. What? I don't have any problem with it. Do you have any problem doing that discussion and being important? Snap with that decision, that commitment to honor them with how we expect them to behave. The dog just ran by, so I'm like looking over there and she's licking her butt. Oh, yep, come over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. So maybe think about for your apply lesson today down in the doobly-doo below this video, write down where is an area where you would like to be more 100%. What's an area where you want to be 100%, where not being 100% has shot you in the foot, has made you unsuccessful, made you challenge, made you have a learning experience rather than a success experience. You be blessed.